Good morning, Mr. Romany Rye. I've noted some of the comments I had about the job we were doing. I don't need reminding of a fatal accident I had in my yard. As far as I was concerned, those bottles were in a safe place and they were strapped to the scaffold. So I didn't have no fear of that. And as regards of cutting scrap, I've been cutting scrap. I'm 64. I've been cutting scrap for 56 years. So there's nobody on this planet can tell me about cutting scrap. In fact, when it comes to cutting big, thick pieces of metal, I've cut them all. 2 foot, 3 foot thick. Now, I just recently cut a one shaft at 2 foot thick. And that was only last year. And I got a witness. So, when it comes to cutting, there's an art to it. But doing it all my life. And if anybody wants to challenge me on cutting scrap, no problem. I'll take a challenge from anybody. Speed cutting, thickness cutting, whatever you want. I'm talking about scrap cutting here, mine. Not precision, although I can do that as well. So, and to think someone can say, oh, they'd unbolt that and have it down in the day, that's a lot of shit. Crap. Time you undo the bolt and they break off and you punch them out. No. I didn't want to be up there with a gas cutter no more than flying through the air. Because there is an element of danger to whatever you do in that type of work. You've got to have your wits about you and you've got to be careful. So, I can go back now. 46 year. Me and Donald Tanky had to take down a fire escape at a Buda hospital. And that was a big one. I'd have Max Salver's crane there. And cut it down in pieces. But the beauty of that job, to be honest with you, back then there was no scaffolding. So that's how we did it. We climbed up to the top. We put a chain around what we was cutting. I had a harness on. And I was attached to the crane. Should I fall or slip or anything happen, I was safe. But right on the top of the building, that's how we got that one down. And that one weighed over 30 tons. Because we was there 2 days cutting it up. Now I did the cutting up on the top because I was a younger man. Donald was a far superior cutter to me. I learned from Donald Tangy the proper way to cut. Don't make no mistake about that. But I was a younger man. And we cut it down and lowered it down with Max Salver's crane. And that took us 3 days to get that down. It wasn't easy. And it was a lot heavier gear as well. But me and dear old Donald, we done it. Because we was the outside cutting team, me and he. And that's what we did every single day. So when it comes to cutting, I fear no man. And if I can be beat, I shake the man's hand. So I'm not saying I'm the best. But I know what I'm talking about. And you learn with experience. what you got to do, how to do it. So, and I'm older, and I don't want any more day jobs really, unless I have a machine in with a shear on the end. If it's on the floor, I don't mind cutting it, but not up there in the air. So me and Donald done that one down there, and we went from there. We went down to the quarry down the bottom of Lanner, and cut the crusher out of there with the crane as well, the Web Max Albert's crane. They was big lumps, 3 and 4 ton at a time, cutting off chunks. They was big lumps. But for me, it's been a lifetime's work. In the old days, we cut up all sorts. We used to have races. Make no mistake, who was the fastest? I'd give Tommy where he's due. He was a fast man on the gun too. So I take nothing away from me from that. There wasn't much between me and he. The machines we used to have at Heathcote's to cut him up. There wasn't much, but we used to, genuinely race. See who could do the fastest. That's what I had when I was growing up. Nowadays, most of it's cut with a shear on the end of a machine or a big static shear. So I just want to say that this morning. I'm feeling right today. Not so tired, not so sore. But that's right, let you know you're alive. So, people out there, I really am delighted with the response I get from everything and the support. And we'll carry on tomorrow. Again, totally now forgetting this subject. But I had to bring it up because of more comments again this morning. So, I appreciate the comments. I do not belittle your comments in any way. And all the comments made on there about health and safety are serious ones, and I totally agree with you. So, yes, thank you for the comments. And I accept any criticism on the chin. And I respect what you say as well. So I'm not here crying about what you say. I respect it. So for now, it's bye-bye from the Romany Rye, and I'll catch you next time.